Hey friends, good morning. This is Ashley with Uncommon Roots Homestead. Today we are doing some Christmas baking. It is Christmas Eve, and I know we haven't made a video in a little bit. We did some traveling to see family, so I figured I would show you what we're baking today and just let you join us in some Christmas fun. This is our favorite milk. We get it from Azure Standard, but it's as close to, homegrown milk as you can get legally. I feel like I could just watch videos on how people drink their coffee all day. So I'll tell you how I drink my coffee. So I like a little bit of whole milk, a little bit of sugar. I usually heat it up in the microwave. We're trying to move away from a microwave. We did just order a steamer frother, little countertop contraption. But anyways, I heat that up and then I froth it with my little handheld frother. Looks like this. If you are not frothing your milk and you drink milk in your coffee, you're missing out. It is seriously a game changer. So I mix that up nice and good. And then we love, it's called a mocha pot. So it's some people call it Italian espresso. It's basically a stovetop espresso machine. So, and I can't remember the word, but it pulls up the water basically. So the water starts down here and then you put your coffee here. And then as it heats up, science pulls it up and it puts it into the top, and it's called something. I'll link it below because it's early and I can't think. But anyways, so this makes delicious coffee. Let me show you. So good. So my favorite thing about the mocha pot is that we have an espresso machine, which we love, but they're kind of expensive, right? Like the pods are like 50 to 75 cents, depending on where you get them. And like we've looked at, we used to have actually a nice espresso machine. We got rid of it because we didn't use it that often, because it was kind of a pain to clean. And when you're just on the go, it just didn't make sense for us. I wish we hadn't gotten rid of it at this point, but that's another story. But what I love about the mocha pot is that the coffee is good. I'm definitely a coffee snob. It makes good espresso and it's really practical and affordable. You can find a cheap mocha pot like at the grocery store, the aisle in the grocery store where they have like pots and pans and like some like random accessories for cooking. Usually you can find a mocha pot there. In fact, Kevin and I bought this one at a Publix, like close to our Airbnb when we went on our anniversary trip last year. We got to the Airbnb and they just had this like not so hot coffee maker, like a Mr. Coffee, just regular coffee pot. And I'm a little bit of a coffee snob, and I was like, I want good coffee in the morning. I don't want this. So we went to Publix, and lo and behold, they had one of those. And we, Kevin comes from a big Italian family, and we have a lot of Italian friends, and we had a mocha pot before. We thought of it as Italian espresso. Like after dinner, it's not uncommon to put on a pot of that and then give everyone a little shot of espresso. But yeah, so good. And we've been using this one ever since. So you can buy nicer ones, but the grocery store ones work just as well. But anyways, we'll get back to baking.
Of star ones? Cord's not very long. Star ones?
So I did not get my computer out while everybody was here baking. My parents came over. And also I didn't plug my mic in, so hopefully the audio is okay. Say hi, Lily. But I wanted to show you what we baked. So we did some sugar cookies, my great grandma's recipe. Just kind of an assortment of large cookies. And then we're starting a new tradition of homemade pasta on Christmas Eve. Very Italian of us. But I made the homemade pasta, so I have that drying. And then I have my sourdough cinnamon rolls rising. Pretty excited about those. And yeah, we made some rolls. We did some other things too. But we just had a good family morning and we're really excited. This holiday season is a little bit different than years past, but we are embracing it and really enjoying some family time and just, celebrating what matters most. Okay, so we finished up baking and we are cleaning everything up, and I wanted to show you the pasta. I need to make a video on this. Pasta is so easy to make. Look at that. So excited about that. But I want to show you, we're getting a white Christmas. I'm like irrationally excited. Anyone in the north is probably like, we have a white Halloween, let alone Christmas. But this is the perks of looking that like that. But in East Tennessee, we've been here this is our 7th Christmas, and we have never had a white Christmas. It's so cold. It's gonna be like 18 degrees tonight, which our poor chickens are moved over to the land and they're going to be cold, but we got them nice and we put a ton of hay and stuff. But look at it. How exciting. I feel like a kid. So I grew up in Florida. I was born in New York, grew up in Florida. Kevin's from New York. But I feel like I've gone through I've had so many Christmases that were not white. In Florida, it's Christmas and like 80 degrees and you're out in your shorts and flip-flops. But this year we're getting a white Christmas and I'm so excited. It's like the first year that Isla is really excited about Christmas. And so today's just been awesome. We, got to make cookies and we made pasta and we're going to eat a family dinner, real Italian style. And then tomorrow Santa's going to come and we're going to have a white Christmas. And I am so excited, for a year that's been really difficult for a lot of people for a lot of reasons. I'm so thankful for a holiday season where we can just come together and celebrate family and just find joy in the little things. And so my hope and my prayer is that this holiday season you are connecting, that you're connecting to something greater than yourself. For us, that's Jesus, and that's the reason that we celebrate. That's the reason that we find so much joy in the little mundane things. But my hope for you is that you find that joy too. Merry Christmas, friends. Okay, I know I already signed off once, and then Kevin and I signed off together, and I'm probably going to put that after this. I'm really throwing my timeline off, but first of all, how adorable is this new bread box? It is perfect for all of my sourdough baking. So nice. So excited about that. My in-laws got that for me. And I wanted to show you what we've been cooking. Those are homemade meatballs. I'm so